Well, hey, neighbor, it's me, Angie. It's time for our neighborhood chat. I know it's coming around a lot more often, but actually, it's just once a week. Come on in. Yeah, you had to meet me back here in the back of the house. Mr. It's Me's up there in front asleep. Tonight's his last night to work for 5 days. He'll be off. We'll go see baby Lincoln and spend time with my daughter and the baby and my son-in-law. I haven't seen the baby since last Saturday or Sunday, I think. But anyway, our neighborhood chat today. Oh, don't forget your drink, your snack. Come on back here. We're in the back of the house. You've been here before. You know how it works. But first of all, I would like to say I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. So just come on in. We're going to have us a little talk. And when we have our talks, it's directed to all of us. And, I have to hear it too. So I'm speaking to myself about learning different things about life because that's what life's about. We just keep on keeping on this journey that we're on. Stay on the ride. Don't derail. Stay on it. No matter how hard it gets, stay on the ride. Today we're going to talk about jealousy, among other things. But do you find that you've ever been jealous of someone? Jealousy is very destructive. It's not good to have jealousy. That's a negative emotion. I can honestly say over my lifetime, I've never really been jealous of anyone. I've never really wanted what someone else has ever had. I'm so happy that people prosper and progress in their life that I don't feel jealous toward them. If they get something or have things or get promoted in a job or appear to be liked by other people, and I just are even jealous of James when he's around other women. A lot of people are jealous of their spouse if they are around the opposite sex. I've never, ever had that feeling or that emotion. Jealousy can destroy your life if you allow it to come in. Don't focus on someone else's life so much that you are envious of what they have, how they act, what their personality's like, wishing that you could be like them, wanting to have what they have. I mean, why would you do that? I mean, if you took the time and energy to focus on yourself rather than focus on somebody else that you may be jealous of, then maybe you could change your life. Think on that a moment. Think on how your life may change if you didn't focus on wanting what someone else has. I mean, we could go as far as saying, let's just go YouTube channels. Somebody may be jealous that somebody has a bigger following on their YouTube channel than I do or you do. Don't be that way. Be happy for them. Be glad that they are being successful. And continue to work on your channel. Continue to try to figure out maybe different content, present yourself differently, changing up something that you might just keep doing over and over and it's not really helping your channel. That's what I plan to do this year on my YouTube channel. I plan to change up a few things. But I'm telling you, jealousy is not healthy. And the worst thing you can do is act like you're not jealous of someone when you really are, because it shows whether you believe it does or not. And it can show in different ways. Like you may say you don't like the person, but really you're jealous of the person. You may start downing their content or trying to convince people not to go to their channel or trying to find fault with them in any way you can. But deep down, it's really jealousy. You're really jealous. Try to focus on what you need for you, because that's the healthiest thing. Turn it around into a positive. Let it provoke you into doing something good for yourself. And let's just say your YouTube channel. Let's use that for an example. Because a lot of people that have content on YouTube want to better their channel. At least, I think that's easy to say. That most people want to improve their channel if they have content. But just remember, it's not a competition, and I've said that before. Because nobody on YouTube is alike. Everybody's different. They're going to bring different things, different content, different personalities. And people are going to like other people better than they like me or you. And they're going to go over to their channel. Now, there's some people that love drama. They're going to go straight to the drama channel. Whether they're lurking or they're in the chat, they love drama. So that's where they're going to be. Some people are going to love auctions. They're going to be in the auction channel. Some people are going to love gardening, crafting, just different content. Scrappers, people that pick up scrap iron, dumpster divers. So your content may not be what they're looking for. It's not that they don't like you. I mean, everybody don't want my content. I don't expect everybody to like the content that I have. We can still be friends and chats, but just because you don't come to my channel or subscribe to my channel doesn't mean that I'm not gonna speak to you, or I'm not gonna speak negative about you, because you have the freedom to choose what channel you want to go to on YouTube. Don't hold it against someone because they don't come over and just love your channel. You continue to do you, and I'm going to continue to do me, regardless of how many people come into my chat, how many people watch my content. I do my YouTube channel for a vlog for my children and grandchildren to watch when I'm no longer here. Now, I love you being here. I love you coming over and visiting and us sharing in the chats. And I love my live chats that I have on Tuesdays. But basically, I have my YouTube channel to have for my children and my grandchildren. But I'm here to tell you, negativity does not get you anywhere. And you know, we were talking about changing things for the new year. Set new goals, thinking more positive, having a plan. You know, even though we may not follow the entire plan, but at least we'll have a direction that we need to go in, so we won't be just floundering around and not knowing what direction we're going in. First of all, write down what your goal is. Try to bring joy, peace, happiness, and laughter to people. Now, I know that you can't always be, oh, everything's coming up roses. And people want you to be real, so you're going to have to talk about things that are not going so well in your life. You know, I talk about my illness. I talk about the pain that I'm in constantly, but I don't stay there. I always end it with, I made it through. My pain level got better, and I'm working through it. Now, as long as we're working through a negative thing, then we're making progress. We We just don't want to sit there. I mean, at least I don't. I don't want to sit there. I don't want drama in my life. And I have an advantage because I don't work out in the public anymore. So I don't have to deal with a lot of different personalities. So I know dealing with a lot of personalities on a daily basis can cause your whole attitude to change because people can affect your attitude. I mean, you could be in a good mood, ready to go, everything's coming up roses, and then you go to work and you have somebody that's just negative, not in a good mood, and it just kind of fills the whole room. Or you can go to the grocery store, you can go shopping, and you got that one person that is just rude, and that's going to change everything if you allow it. But you know, if you are strong, you can say, I'm sorry you're having such a bad day, and just smile and go on. Now that's hard, I know. But with practice, it gets a little bit easier. Now see, I don't have that to deal with because I stay at home. I'm homebound a lot. And when I do get out, I go to my family members, like my sons or my daughters. Or James and I will go out somewhere. But I hardly go out alone, ever. Well, actually, I don't go out alone because I can't drive. But I'm here to tell you, great things are going to come your way if you will just look at things in a different perception. Don't be envious of people because you don't know their story. You don't know what it costs for them to get where they are. When James and I got married, we lived in an apartment. I had a car, he had a company truck, and he had a job. And that's all we had. And over the almost 37 years that we have been married, we have accumulated the stuff that we have. It didn't happen overnight. We were not born with a silver spoon in our mouth. We knew we were going to have to work for everything that we had. And that's the way we taught our children, that they were going to have to work for everything they had, that people were just not going to give them things. And they may be special to us, and we love them with all of our heart. But that doesn't mean that everybody else was going to treat them special and love them as much as we do. So just remember, you don't know somebody's story. Someone may have been really, really poor and worked their way up and become financially stable. Don't be envious of that. I mean, look back on your lifetime. Did you have opportunities that you could have bettered yourself and you didn't take it? Live your best life. And money's not everything. I can guarantee you that. I would much rather have my health back and be able to walk than any amount of money. When you get older, you realize that your health is important. One of the most important things, because you're getting older. It just depends on how fast you're getting there. Get to know people. Befriend people. Enjoy your YouTube channel. Don't go into it like it's a competition. Accept people for who they are. Just because they don't look like you, act like you, sound like you, doesn't mean that they're not a nice person. They could end up being your best friend or a real good friend on YouTube. Open yourself up for possibilities of allowing people to come into your life. Wake up expecting something good to happen. not always negative. Now, I know if you were brought up in a home full of negative things, that your mindset is doom and gloom. You know, people say, if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. Now, I know some people joke about that, but, you know, some people are serious that they don't ever get anything, they don't have anything. Nothing ever goes right. Change that kind of thought process. And I always say this, love yourself. Find out who you really are, what you really want. Don't allow people to change your mind. And don't be something you're not just so you can have friends. And at my age, I don't know if you feel this way or not. I really love to have friends, but that's not the main thing on my schedule. Is to have friends. I love to have friends. Yeah, I'm a little stopped up today. And I enjoy my friends. But my life is surrounded by my family. Friends are important. But that's not what my life is based on. My life is based on being surrounded by people that bring the best out of me. Now, I know there's going to be people that come into my life that are going to agitate me and rub me the wrong way, because that's how we grow. If I never had someone come in my life that didn't aggravate me or agitate me, then I wouldn't have any reason to learn to be patient and kind and understanding. But for the most part, try to live your life in peace. Smile at people. Give a good word. Don't be so negative. Don't be mean. I mean, some people can be absolutely just downright mean. Want to get back at other people, especially people on YouTube, and they don't even really know them. And they just don't like the way they look, the way they act, the attention that they're getting on YouTube. Don't even think of things like that. You just go on and be yourself. Continue to put out content. Continue to go to the channels that you want to go to. Continue to, don't listen to others when they say, oh, you should do this with your channel. You should put out this kind of video. You should say this. You should go over here to this person's. No. You make up your own mind about your content and where you want to go on YouTube. Don't listen to others. If it fails because you chose it, not because someone else chose it for you. Don't let anybody control your channel. You allow your channel to be what you want, not what somebody else thinks it should be. Now, if they ask you for advice, give it, but don't expect them to do it. And if they don't do it, don't get mad about it. Some people just like control. They want to control something or someone. Stay clear. Stay clear of those people. But I'm here to tell you, neighbor, love one another. Be kind. Change your perception. Set new goals. Focus more on yourself and changing things in your life instead of looking out at what other people have. Don't be jealous. You don't know what that person's had to work through or how hard they've had to work to get what they have. Be happy for them. Be proud for them. And with that being said, neighbor, I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, and don't forget to comment. You know I love your comments. And with that being said, neighbor, I'll see you soon. Bye.